I don't know how many of you know about Joshua. I don't know if you've read about Joshua, or maybe probably you've heard about Joshua in your Sunday school in church or something. Joshua was this young guy who came to a man named Moses. Moses became the leader by divine instruction, led the children of Israel out of their captivity in Egypt. And here they were in wilderness. Several other people like Abiram, Jotham conspired against the leadership of Moses and even challenged him. But Joshua and Caleb and a few other young guys decided to throw themselves in service. This guy called Joshua was the one who served unapologetically, served without withholding anything. He served Moses as if Moses were the very God he could see with his eyes. To the point where Moses went to the mountain to pray, Joshua left the entire camp and camped alone at the foot of the mountain. So whilst Moses was at the top for 40 days, Joshua was at the foot of the mountain for 40 days also, fasting, while the master was up there. That is another level of service.
But flipping the pages of each great book, you find stories so grey and gold, cold as tales yet untold, true as truth, but written in whispers, page after page, speaking volumes and lives of the young ones. Welcome to Young and Winning, a place where you learn to discover, groom, grow and glow.
Now, when Moses was about to go, there was a need for leadership to be transferred. And God said, why are you looking any further? You already have a suitable candidate. There's a guy who has caught the spirit of leadership already, and his name is Joshua. And God instructed Moses to lay hands on him. And Moses laid his hands on Joshua, and the spirit of wisdom came upon Joshua according to the word of God. Now, once Joshua was empowered, now Joshua had the leadership of the entire nation of Israel out of the wilderness into their promised land. Now, look at what God told him in Joshua chapter 1 and verse 8. He said, this book of the law, the same book that Moses provided, shall not depart out of your mouth. So you shall meditate on it day and night, then observe to do according to everything that is written in it. Then you will have good success and you will make your way prosperous. But now that's not the catch. In verse 9, he said, have I not commanded you to be strong and of good courage? Now, those statements, they echo something deeper than what can cross your ears. And that's what I'm going to be teaching you today, facing your fears. Now, every great giant was once confronted with something, maybe a mountain. Like David, for instance, was anointed to be on the throne as a king, but David couldn't ascend the throne until David conquered his mountain, which was Goliath. So Goliath appeared as a mountain. David used the principle of courage and boldness, audacious, spiritual audacity, confronted Goliath and came out victorious. I call that the audacity of hope. I don't know, we're in a generation of very timid people, especially believers, very timid believers. You see some people uneducated, and totally unexposed, but very bold and audacious. But most Christians are very timid, naive. They don't believe in themselves. But meanwhile, there's something that is on your inside that can trigger. The Bible says the righteous is as bold as a lion. There's a lion spirit on your inside. And that was what God was trying to trigger in Joshua. He said, you have been given the mandate. You have been given leadership. You have the support of the people. And then you already have the book of the law. But for you to succeed, what you need now is to be bold and courageous. Be bold and courageous. Take bold steps. Is it marriage? As a young man, take bold steps. You've been eyeing that young girl and you're afraid to approach her. Why are you afraid? You're a dude, man. Come on, take bold steps. Is it a business you want to venture into? Take bold steps. Is it relocation? You want to relocate? You want to jackpot to Yankee? And this has been a recurring. It's not like you're ambitious, you're doing well where you are, but you just have, that notch that if you leave this country to another destination, things will be better for you. And you know it. Take that bold step. There is something that you need to do. Conquer, face your fear today. Face your fear today. Some of you need to leave that village. The only person you know your whole life is the people in that community, that little community in the village. Maybe in East Africa, Central Africa, maybe North America, South America, maybe Europe, or maybe somewhere far Asia. But it is time for you to rise up and face your fear. The question you should be asking yourself, what's the worst that can happen? The worst that can happen is that they will say no to you, and that's all. Nobody is going to kill you for trying. But you see, you're going to blame yourself for not trying. Because had I known is always the greatest punchline of a failure. Don't allow that to become your reality. Rise up today, face your fear. God told Joshua, he said, be bold and be courageous. Little wonder the guy stepped, into Jordan, crossed, and saw the walls of Jericho. He heeded the instruction of God, went round it, and the walls of Jericho collapsed because of boldness. And this guy went from one city, conquering and taking territories by the word of God because of courage and boldness. See, that audacity of hope, if you don't have it, there are corridors of power that you may never be able to enter. There are doors that will be opened widely, but you may never be able to enter. There are opportunities that will be staring you in the face, but you may never be able to access if you don't have that spirit of courage and audacity and boldness. So from today, I'm urging you, rise up from that place. You have stayed there for too long. You're getting too used to mediocrity. You're becoming used and attuned and aligned with failure. That is not your best. Your best is waiting for you right in front of you. Rise from that place. Face your fear. Move forward. Because if you don't, you will not like the version of your life that is going to be the aftermath of your failure to try. Again, like I asked earlier, what's the worst that can happen? What if not? So give it a shot. Start that business today. Register that company today. Go to the bank, open a dollar account, open a bank account. Start that business. Initiate the idea. Write that business proposal. Go to that office. Go and seek for that opportunity. Face your fear today. And by the time you arrive there, you realize that it was only a mirage. It never really existed. I'm always rooting for you. And I will be glad to receive you at the very top of the ladder. Congratulations. God bless you.